Good afternoon, students in coding and robotics. It is Thursday afternoon, and my apologies for not being able to be with you today. My daughter Bethany has an appointment, so I'll be taking her to that. And a big thank you to Mrs. Deal for filling in for me. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to update you on a few things. The first thing that you will notice if you go to your classroom location for coding and robotics is that I have added the Scratch assignment for instructions and submission sheet. It'll look a little bit different. That's going to be posted tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That's 9 o'clock this morning for you, so that should be available now with the Ask Gobo assignment number 4. So we got the 2 videos here and then the Scratch assignment instructions and submission sheet. So please make sure that you take a look at that. Today's assignment, you will notice it's not up yet at this time, but it will be for tomorrow, is actually going to be a new assignment. This is what it will look like. Very simply, it's your final project. So we have about 8 weeks until the end, and some of that will be taken up with Christmas. So I wanted to get this out to you. It is a final project, create your own program. And basically you will have the ability to look and find something that you want to create and then start working on it. You have some of the skills to create these programs. You may need to do some research and get some assistance with completing your project, but that's part of my job, and that's also the beauty of the internet. There's going to be help available for you. I will help you to seek that out. So you'll notice this link right here. This link is going to bring you to this page here. It's just a forum discussion that I found on the Scratch forum, and there are 203 different projects here. So you can look through them in order to find something that interests you, but that will also be challenging. We don't want to just make something that's super easy or that we know how to do. The more challenging that you make it, the obviously the more that you're going to learn and the better mark that you're going to be able to get. So feel free to check that out. There's some really cool things here. There's games, there's animations, there are lots of different things, some things you've probably kind of seen before, some things that you maybe haven't seen before. So check them out. Also, what's kind of cool in here is and I'm just looking for it, there's some stories that you can create, so you can use Scratch to make kind of an animated movie. You'll have the words on the page with pictures, that sort of thing. This can be something that you make up. Maybe you want to make something that actually exists already, but you're going to animate it using Scratch. There's also some tutorials, which are pretty cool as well, as a suggestion. Okay, so the a few of the other things that I want to show you is go back to the assignment sheet here. Basically, if you complete the assignment, we're looking at 25 marks, and the again, completion of the assignment sheet will create that total of 30. There won't be much to the assignment sheet. It will just be linking to your project on Scratch so that I can see it, and then filling in a little bit of information about exactly what you did to create your Scratch project. I think that's about it. There's really not a lot there. If you are ready for this new assignment, look through that list. Make sure that you choose something you're going to enjoy for the next number of weeks. It's not going to be a 1-week project. It's going to take you a little bit of while, so make sure it's something that you're willing to invest that time in. A reminder that if you have not completed some of these other assignments, and looking at the numbers, there is still a fair bit to do. Even this the Scratch assignment for number 1, I only have, it's telling me 22 people not done the coding assignment, and pardon me, that's going to be this number 10 here. 10 people not done the cat art assignment. Please make sure you're taking care of those. Here's the Dino Dance Party. Again, this isn't the assignment sheet, so when you look for this, 12 people not done the Dino Dance Party assignment sheet, which tells me that it could be at least 12 people not done the actual assignment. Here's the animal race, 22 people not done it. Here's the assignment submission sheet, and then the Ask Gobo, which will be new. So please make sure you're taking care of those things. If you haven't already, watch the videos. A suggestion, make the video bigger so that you can see it. Watch it on YouTube instead of just watching it in the pop-up screen that appears here. And if you're done that, then you do have this ability to create your own project. Okay? If you get stuck, it's just a matter of, let me just give you an example. So if I wanted to build a Tetris game in Scratch, I'm getting on Google, and I'm just going to type in how to make a Tetris, spelling mistake there, Tetris game using Scratch. And here we go, Tetris on Scratch. And you can look at, so here's your make your own Tetris. Click on this. It will give you some information. Just waiting for Flash to run here, but you can actually look inside the program as well. So I'm just going to look inside, and here is it loading the project. You will see if you're creating these games, they are very, very big. There are numerous sprites and different commands that are being created in order to create all of the information. If we just look at this one, you can see here, there is a lot going on. Okay, so this might be too advanced for you. That's okay. Find something that's right at your skill level. There are 203 projects here. You are going to be able to find something. And if you look at something like Flappy Bird, those are extremely big as well. Make something easy that's kind of like it, to show some of the skills that you've developed. Okay, so a few of the ones that I might suggest: a maze. They're pretty easy to do, so that might be something you want to do. Something like a calculator, that's kind of neat as well. A memory game, so you can have in this one here, you might have some of the sprites randomly placed underneath cards. Okay, and then those cards get flipped or they disappear. If there's a match, then the object itself will disappear. So something like that. I would suggest using paper to plan out what you're going to do for this assignment. Don't just get right into it, start trying to program. Think about it, draw some things out, put in some of the code that you think you might be using in order to create this. Okay, lots of options here, so please take a look. That's it for me today. Again, let's try to complete some of these previous assignments before we get to this final project. Wish you the best of luck. Talk to each other if you're getting stuck. That's a great way to work through any issues that you might be having. And again, a big thank you to Mrs. Deal for covering for me today. Wish you the best. I'm not at school tomorrow, so we'll see you next week, and have a great afternoon.